Alright, so this is going to be my 1-year review on the Falken Wildpeak AT Trail tires, which I have mounted on my 2017 Subaru Crosstrek. This is kind of just going to be an update video, I guess. I did an initial review when I bought the tires straight away, about a week in, and this review I just kind of want to do after driving for basically about a year, and I've put on about 70,000 kilometers on the tires themselves. Give you guys a good review in case you are looking for this tire or want to put it on your car. Pretty much I bought the tire almost a year ago to the month, I think. Either way, we're coming into fall now in Ontario, Canada here, and yeah, I bought the tires just before winter, so they've been pretty much on the car since. I've rotated them a couple times just to keep the wear even and whatnot, but for the most part, they've been driving exceptionally well. The grip's been great. It's been a lot of highway miles and like highway driving, so as far as like road noise goes, they've been great. I haven't really heard too much of a difference, even though they've been wearing down. It hasn't really been getting too much louder, which is good. As far as like overall wear pattern of the tire itself, like I said, I've rotated them a couple times, but they've been pretty much solid. They haven't worn down as much as I thought. A lot of people were saying you'd get about 60,000 kilometers of life out of them. I'm assuming that's more like if you're doing a lot more off-road stuff or in-city driving where you're kind of constantly turning, wearing down the tires a little bit more. I'm just basically going straight for most of my drives on the highways. Might help a little bit on the wear down. So yeah, I just want to say tire tread is still pretty good. It's probably at about 50% life right now. So I have a little bit more to go. I don't know if I'm going to keep them for this winter. I guess I'll wait for the first snowstorm, see how they handle, and then if not, then switch them out for a new tire or a dedicated winter. I do notice they are, I don't know if you can get in here, but they are starting to wear down a little bit, and pliability of the rubber is starting to stiffen up a little, but I'll see how close I can get. But they are starting to wear down. It is a tire, it is rubber. The more driving you do, the faster it's going to go. Just the way it is, but no cracking or anything along the sidewalls. Been pretty smooth. So starting to get a little bit of cracking, as you can see in between like the lettering here. Nothing too major. Yeah, you can see right there. 3-peak snow rated. Yeah, you can see more of that wear down on the tire there. I do like these like little grooves though. There's a lot to bite on as far as going over like rocks and stuff. I don't know if my next set of tires, if I'm going to go with like the Nitto grappler nomads, those tires, or another set of these. I do want to go bigger though. I found just for that little bit of extra sidewall cushioning. It's not as I'm like airing down or anything. I'm not doing anything crazy as far as like off-roading that way, but I would like a little bit of a bigger tire and a little bit of a smaller rim. I find the 17 inches, I don't know, I kind of like a 16-inch rim. That's just my personal opinion. That's kind of my preference, but yeah. So yeah, as far as tread life goes, highly recommended. I bought these tires with my own money, so this is not a sponsored review, and neither was my initial review when I got the tires initially. I kind of did my homework, did a research, and I didn't want to go full all-terrain tire for the car, just because the car's only got like 150 horsepower already, and putting like heavy tires on was just going to eat into my my fuel economy, which to me is more important than like off-road ability or like usability of the tires. So I found it kind of a good balance as far as that goes. I've done a lot of these more just soft roading, I guess you call it, off-road sort of driving. Nothing too crazy, no rock crawling, no mudding or anything like that, but they've really held up well. As far as winter goes for snow handling, I didn't have a problem with them. I kept them on the entire winter season. They are 3-peak snow rated. They are not as good as a dedicated winter tire. However, I didn't really notice too much difference as far as like gripability. I was able to kind of break the car loose if I wanted to a little bit easier on these tires compared to a dedicated winter tire. As far as the ride quality goes, I haven't really noticed too much like as far as the tires getting louder as they wear down or a little bit of like wobbling or anything like that. I have noticed a little bit, I'm starting to get a little bit of, I'll get a little bit of that wobble, but it's very, very faint. Been pretty happy with them for the most part. Not a lot to complain about. Like I said, I don't know if I want to trust them going into another season of winter. just because they're already half-life, and the rubber seems to be stiffening up a little bit. So I don't know how that's going to affect as far as like gripability in the snow and ice. Could turn into like a hockey puck, you know, and just be sliding around everywhere. So I'll wait for the first snowfall, kind of see what happens, and then if I need to change them, I change them. If not, then go. But I'll keep you guys updated as I kind of keep wearing through these tires. And yeah, I kind of do like the way they look when they're mounted on the car. A little bit more of an aggressive stance, a little bit more of an aggressive look. For the Crosstrek, I think they are a perfect fit. Like I said, any other sort of Outback Forester crossover that has any sort of off-road capability or all-wheel drive. Anyway, that's it for this review. I've been rambling on a little bit, so we're gonna cut the video there. Let me know if this video was helpful. Just wanted to help out anybody else who's maybe tire shopping. I know it's a lot to go through, and usually when you're doing your homework, it can be a little bit frustrating figuring out which tire kind of suits your car best. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.